Yo, what is up guys? It's Pedro here. In today's video, it's a little bit of a different type of video. Going to be talking about the situation that happened after the Commanders-Ravens game where a Ravens fan absolutely went off and pretty much, yeah, just assaulted two Commanders fans. We'll also be going over some other Commanders news, some injuries, and some other schedule updates. So stay tuned for that. If you guys are new, make sure to subscribe, hit that like button, and that notification bell as well so you never miss a video. And yeah, so again, this is a little bit of a different type of video. Usually don't do stuff like this, but it was just crazy that happened after the game. If you guys are living under a rock or you just aren't really on social media besides YouTube, after the game, this kind of went viral where a Ravens fan, you can see they're wearing the Lamar Jackson jersey, just goes up to a Commanders fan, two of them randomly, and just starts, swinging. And no reason for that. Absolutely no reason for that. And basically, that went viral. And the next day, people started, finding out his Insta, his workplace, and, demanding to his workplace, oh, you need to fire him, blah, blah, blah. So they found his LinkedIn, they found his Instagram, they found the guy who recorded it and his Instagram and everything. So all these guys, they privated everything. I'm sure there's going to be some charges towards this guy, Jack Callis. And there should be, he ran, there's just, he looked for the, two small guys and went up to him. And, just started swinging for absolutely no reason. And yeah, he's going to get punished for that. He should. And maybe the Ravens will step in and ban him from the stadium. I don't know if they're going to do that. I guess they can do that. Just something to watch out for, something. And almost all Ravens fans are on the same page here too. Like they didn't agree, they don't like it, they don't condone it, of course. If you do, I don't know what to tell you. But yeah, I just wanted to talk about that real quick because I did see some people talk about it. I saw Juan Gotti post about that. Make sure you guys check him out. But yeah, there's no update on terms of any charges. I don't know who the two people were that they got, assaulted, but I guess assault and battery. I'm not sure if they're pressing charges. Hopefully they do, and hopefully this guy, gets pays for what he did. So that's just real quick, small stuff right there. Some other stuff. The Commanders' Week 8 game against the Chicago Bears, number 1 pick in Caleb Williams versus the number 2 pick in Jaden Daniels, will be flexed from 1 p.m. to 4:25. That'll be on Fox, I believe, and it'll be prime time. Or I guess, sorry, it's on CBS. Usually, I swear the NFC games, if it's hosted by an NFC team, it's usually on Fox, but it's on CBS at 4:25, and should be a good game. Hopefully the Commanders win that one. And the game that got flexed out, and I saw a lot of people commenting this, if you'd have told me before the season started that the Commanders and Bears game would get flexed in place of the Bengals and Eagles, Joe Burrow and Jalen Hurts, I would have been like, I don't know, man. I don't know about that, but that's where we are right now, current state of the Commanders and Bears too. You got to give the Bears props. They're balling out. They're 4-2, I believe, just like the Washington Commanders. So they're on their bye week this week. The Commanders play the Panthers, and they need to win that game and hopefully win it convincingly. And there were some trades today. I do want to talk about some, Emmanuel Forbes stuff. He posted some weird stuff, not weird stuff, but posted some stuff on social media. He just says it's going to be okay, but it's definitely going to be different. I don't know. I don't love reading into it too much. Could just be something about his personal life. Could be something about the Commanders. I don't know. But he knows what he's doing. He's a professional athlete, and when you post something like that, you should know what people are going to be thinking and what people are expecting when you're posting something like that. It's obviously, they're going to think it's about your professional life and, the Commanders, because that's mostly why people follow you. And then the trades that happened today. Amari Cooper traded a third round pick and a third round pick and a sixth round pick were traded in the deal. I believe the Bills got the 6th round pick. Let me just pull it up here. I guess they're all just memes or whatever. So, but he did get traded to the Bills, so that's a good trade for the Bills. Maybe the Browns are going to be sellers at the deadline. I mean, they already are, but maybe they're going to be selling a cornerback. Maybe Denzel Ward. That's probably a pipe dream. But maybe Greg Newsome. That's a possibility. I will be making a video tomorrow. Unless something crazy happens, I will be making a video talking about cornerbacks I think the Washington Commanders should trade for and why they should trade for cornerback. And I know a lot of people are like, well, you know what? You build through the draft and, the Commanders they don't need to be in win now mode. And I agree. But here's the thing. You can make a move to help you win now that also helps you win in the future. So if you get a Greg Newsome and you think you can get a good deal and you feel good about him in the future, he's a young guy. I think he was a 1st round pick a few years ago. That's a guy that can help you in the future and help you now. So if you have to give up somewhat of a high pick, I mean, I'm not giving up a 1st round pick, but if you have to give up somewhat of a high pick for Greg Newsome, go ahead and do it. I don't know what the compensation would be for someone like Greg Newsome, but I do think the Commanders need cornerback help. So Greg Newsome, Denzel Ward, J.C. Horn, there's some other names out there of teams that might be selling. And if they continue to lose, like the Panthers, I'm trying to think of other teams that are struggling. The Jaguars, and yeah, just teams that are struggling might, the Rams, they got Tre'Davious White. That's one where it's like, okay, you're trading for Tre'Davious White. That's more of a win now and not really do much for the future because he is older. He's dealt with injuries. So I get you on that if you're saying, the Commanders should make that move. But if it's someone like J.C. Horn or Greg Newsome, even Denzel Ward. But Denzel Ward, here's the thing. He's had 5 concussions, I believe, something crazy. And that's not something you want to play with, one more concussion, he's probably out. So I don't know if, the Commanders would want to trade for him. But Greg Newsome would make a lot of sense for the Commanders. In my opinion, I would really like that move if they made it. And they already made a deal with the Browns earlier this season. Obviously, it wasn't a big deal, but, Andrew Berry, I think that's the GM for the Browns, and Adam Peters, they worked a deal out together. So they've got somewhat of a connection, and they were able to work out a deal together. So, maybe that makes it more likely they make a deal here with Greg Newsome and Denzel Ward, because the Browns are in a really bad situation, and it isn't going to get better soon until Deshaun Watson's gone, which can't be for a while unless they take a huge cap hit, or if he gets better. So they probably will be trying to move on from some of these players, and yeah, I wouldn't blame them at all for that. But that's kind of it for today's video. Just want to talk about the crazy Raven fan going at the Commanders fan. It's it just sucks for those two guys that were just already not feeling good after a loss, and then randomly just catch a stray. You don't like to see that. It's not even like they were arguing. The guy just goes up and hits him, obviously under the influence of something, more likely than not. And get him behind bars, and hopefully those guys are all right. But yeah, that's it for today's video. Hope you guys did enjoy. If you did stick around till the end, go ahead and comment down below. Comment down below who's a player we can go ahead and say Chris Thompson. Go ahead and comment down below Chris Thompson. Thanks for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed, and peace.